and loss of funds. Again, this is important because you do not want to be the travel agent on record, and something like this happens. Let's say if there was a penalty assessed to people in your cruise group, or if there was a cancellation of space, or if money was lost because payments weren't made on time. And this is just like I said, this is very, very important. It's important as being a booking agent, and it's also important if you are a participant in a group cruise. These are the things that the agent has to take care of in the background. And when you don't pay and meet the payment deadlines, this causes a real, headache for the booking agent. A couple of other things that you don't want to forget: always go to the vendors list in the back office. I know that you are able to use other vendors besides the ones that are listed in the back office, but the ones that Lori has taken the time to list in the back office, in most cases, they are preferred vendors, which means that they have been personally vetted by Lori. They have great reputations. They are very professional. They pay the highest percentage in commission, and they have a partnership already established with Extreme Travel. So where you can, please, please remember to use the vendors that are in the back office. Make sure that you also regularly visit the resources tab under the tools in the XTU site. There you'll find all of the necessary travel forms. Probably one of the most used travel forms you'll find there is the credit card authorization form. You'll find information for group group travel back there with the payment forms. You'll find an invoice template for those of you who need to create an invoice. They have a template back there. Agent incentive websites, any other vendors who offering incentives, booking incentives for the agents. You'll also find educational and marketing tools and many more beneficial travel agent resources. And also, there's a lot of webinar training back there. Some of the vendors, I'll say, I think right now there's about 6 or 7 back there, and a lot of times people, when they first get started, say, which vendors should I train with? Which should I do first? You should be going to the XTU, going on the vendor tab and doing the vendors training that is contained within XTU. These are the first trainings that you should do. Also, you want to keep in mind that every Wednesday night that corporate sponsors a brief training, and those emails go out. Once you go into your back office and set up your Preco and all of that stuff, you should start receiving the mass email announcements that come from corporate. And Lori sends one out every week letting you know what time the training is going to be and which vendor is going to be featured on the training. In most cases, these trainings are recorded and archived, and you can go through the archives and get lots of great information back there. You can also go back through the XTU training. Let's say there's a particular part of the training, maybe you didn't get it the first time around. Feel free to go back and redo any of the modules. The training is there for you to access it at any time. Let's see. And as with anything, corporate puts out this information and these reminders just to make sure that we keep up with the travel industry standards and that we're professional. With so many other travel companies and other home-based agents out there, you definitely want to make sure that you maintain your professionalism and that you stand head and shoulders above all of the other competition or all of the other agents that are out there. And we do that by keeping plugged in and just making sure that we know the latest and greatest news of what's going on with travel. The thing about travel, because it is a $1 trillion industry, things are always changing, and it is always so important to make sure that you stay up on the latest and greatest information coming from corporate as well as the industry itself. And that's pretty much all I had, Kemp, unless you
You
wanted me to
wanted me to
address
address
something
something
else.
else.
Wow. Give it up for Miss Deidre
Give it up for
Lynn.
Miss Deidre.
All right. I want to give it up for Miss Deidre Lynn doing a phenomenal job. Great information. Do me a favor for your questions that you may have today. If you would copy and paste those questions, because I saw a lot of good questions. Would you copy and paste those questions to our personal page for travel? We have a group for travel. All of those questions will be considered before we actually release those questions to the group. But at least I can promise you, one of us that are admins will get those questions. And if they do not get back to you with those questions, because Lynn is the head of that, she will say, she said, inbox her. And then that way, okay, so I think she said preferably or inbox her. If you don't get an answer from that right away, inbox her and we'll get that taken care of. But those were some great questions that I saw in the news feed, and we definitely don't want you to think that we're ignoring you, Miss Elaine, because we're going to take care of those in St. Vincent. All right. So I'm going to move right ahead, ladies and gentlemen, with this next gentleman, which is an international executive who's going to talk a little bit about the actual money that we were talking about, these awesome products. As soon as he is complete, then I'll come in and literally finish up the training. But I'm going to really, really hammer down on some important things on today. So please stick around as we continue to take up some more of your time just by sharing this information. All right. Mr. Mumford. Let's give it up for an international executive, Jamal Mumford. Go ahead and unmute yourself, sir.
Can you hear
Yeah,
me
can you
okay?
hear me
Can you guys
okay?
hear
Can you
me?
guys hear me?
Yes.
All right. Mister, did you have the slide with the quick start slide? Do you have that? I don't know if you have that downloaded somewhere. The quick start slide. No. You don't have that? I have to download it real quick. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Look at you. You paying a good direct. You paying a good system here today, Mr. Satchel. Let's give it to Mr. Satchel, everybody. Let's give it up to Mr. Satchel. Just thanks for really, guys. Truly, truly. You guys can't hear me? No, you guys can't hear me.
You did something to your sound.
Can
You guys
you
hear me
Yeah,
guys
now?
hear me now?
yeah, there you go.
Doing that. You guys can hear me? You guys hear me now? Okay. Yes, yes. Can I get a yes? Can you guys hear me? Yes. Okay. Thank you, Malika. Thank you. Okay, you guys can hear me. Well, let's give it up, guys, once again for Mr. Satchel. You know, our leadership. I tell you guys, behind the scenes, he spends countless hours, just really, really, coming up with ways and spending money. I'm low too. Okay, let me turn my mic. Spending money to make sure that we have the best information, the best opportunity. Guys, being with this company for as long as we've been with this company, I can tell you that he definitely has favor in his corner. And him and I were talking this morning, as we always do, and we were just talking about why people quit this business, why they quit, why they quit, why they give up, and really they only quit and give up because they don't have the information, they lack the knowledge. there's ignorance, right? And ignorance just simply means lack of knowledge. And I tell you guys, I don't think we appreciate our leaders enough. We don't appreciate our leaders enough in this business. And I hope that you guys will take the time out to thank him. Just send him a thank you. Don't say anything more. Just simply say thank you for taking the time out to invest in us and do these calls. Because guess what, folks? At the end of the day, leaders have the ability to make enough income, and in this industry, it happens. There comes a time when you make enough money where you pack up your bags. You move off to, I know many leaders in this industry, I've been in this industry for 15 years. They pack up their bags, they move off to a far country, and you hear from them no more, and they sit back and collect their nice fat checks of residual income for the rest of their lives. It happens. And so you have to be thankful and appreciate while you have them, like a Mr. Satchel, who's willing to still be here with all the money he is making in this opportunity to stay here, and all our other leaders in this company. Appreciate them. When you at, and guys, and I'll say this because I can say this because he won't say it. Guys, when leaders are doing events like right now, we got the Run the Play tour, and I don't want to step on Mr. Satchel's soul, so I won't step like that. But all I'm gonna say is make sure you guys get out to events. That's how you see people say, I appreciate my leader. No, you show your leader appreciation by showing up to events. You show your leader appreciation by showing up to the conference calls. Like, we got 65 people in this call, and you know how many people are in this organization, and we only have 65, right? So you show your leader appreciation by getting your team to events, right? And don't wait for them to call you. You should already be assuming that that's part of the business. It's showing up. And I think that we don't do enough of it. And I hope that you guys will step up to the plate more and more with your appreciation for your leadership, because appreciation goes a long, long way. Trust me. It motivates the leaders. If you want to get your leader motivated, is thank them and tell them how much you appreciate them. Okay. So what my job here to do, ladies and gentlemen, is really because I like the money. One thing about me, I like breaking down the comp plan. I am you know how we call David Manning the compensation plan design specialist. When I got in this industry, I never knew what comp plans meant. I never knew what binaries meant. I never knew what upline meant. I never knew what two front, unilevel. I know what all those terminologies meant. So I got around people in the industry because I said, man, he said, Jamal, the only reason why you don't build the business is because you don't understand the comp plan. When you understand when you understand any comp plan, you will maximize it. People that's in the front of them making a lot of money is because they understand the comp plan. So I want to kind of show you guys this because I was talking to Mr. Satchel yesterday and today, and I was saying, man, people have lost a lot of money on my personal team. I went through my reports yesterday, and 12 o'clock struck, and the clock has been reset, and people have lost a lot of money. Can somebody type a lot of money? Please just type a lot of money, right? And I hope that the 65 of you that are listening under the sound of my voice will take heed to what I am saying, because documentation beats conversation all day long, and excuses are nothing but a well-planned lie, right? Because you will only not work the business, and you only get frustrated. And I say frustration is only ignorance. Frustration is only due to a lack of knowledge. And so this company has put a lot of products on the table. And folks, now 2 months ago, all we had was the travel components. And so the only thing you could really make money on was just when people paid their $7.95 every month. And that was it. But for many of you right now, you can double and triple your income if you really understood what David Manning has done with Vacation and Chararis Global. Because I'm gonna tell you something, folks. I'm in different groups on Facebook. I'm in the international groups, and they're killing the game. They are killing the game out in Curacao. They're killing the game over in Asia. They're killing the game in Mexico because they are understanding the comp plan. Okay, and now some of the statues, you know what they did? They actually called David Manning and said, "You're not charging enough money." Am I right, Mr. Satchel? They said, "You're not charging enough money," because they're used to paying way more money for an opportunity and way more money for products. Because in foreign countries, they can't do they can only do product-based companies. Okay, just want you guys to know that. You don't understand that. In Asia, Japan, Europe, they can only do product-based companies out there. So they're used to paying top dollar for products and information. Okay, so what I want to show you here, and I was saying this is pretty amazing. I got this example just this morning. I was out getting me and Mrs. Thatcher some breakfast at a restaurant this morning, and actually at a store, a convenience store. And I know a lot of people complain about the products. They complain about, oh, why they adding this and why they adding that and then why they adding this. And no, and a lot of you are just focused on the travel, and you have no idea the other stuff that's going on in the company as far as products and services that we have, and how you can triple, quadruple your income. How many of you would love to quadruple your income very easily next month? Anybody? Anyone like? How many would love to, how many would love to quadruple your income and not have to recruit another person? I mean, you should recruit people, but what if you can recruit people plus quadruple your income next month? I'm going to show you that, right? So, but let me watch this. Now, let me tell you where the difference between a business-minded person and an employee lack-minded person. And I'm not putting you down. I just want you to identify that maybe you need to get some business training and understanding what it means to be business-minded versus being. Because I used to always be employee-minded. Because I was the one that always said, I'm not spending more money. I'm not buying those products. I don't use the product. I'm not buying. Why I pay money? I'm not paying more money. That used to be me. So when I'm talking from personal experience, a personal anecdote here. So here I'm in the store this morning, right? And I'm buying Miss Thatcher some breakfast, and in walks this guy to the owner of the store, and he says, we call them Poppy stores here in Philadelphia. Simply means a Spanish-owned store. Okay. So he comes in the Poppy store, and he said, Poppy, listen. He said, I got a bunch of bus tokens. Do you want to buy them? Now, he said to him, no, I don't. He said, I don't need them. And he says, listen, people catch the bus every day right outside your store. If you sell these tokens, listen, you can make some serious. And he just very quickly just said, you can make some money. So long story short is, Poppy said to him, he said, I'll buy them. He said, how much you want for them? So look at this. Now, in the Poppy store, if any of you know about Poppy stores, right? They have everything in the Poppy store. They sell hoagies. They sell lunch meat and cheese. They sell cereal. They sell baby formula. They sell sodas. I mean, Poppy now got lettuce. He got tomatoes you could buy, loose tomatoes. He got water ice. He got white teas. He got brushes. He got weave in his store. I mean, Poppy keep on adding stuff. And now look what Poppy does, because he understands business. Now he's a foreigner. He came over from Mexico, right? I talked to him, and he's a foreigner, but because he understands business, he said to the guy this morning, yes. How much do you want for the tokens? And guess what he did? Because he bought those tokens from that guy wholesale. Now, understand in Philadelphia, if you catch the transportation system in Philadelphia, it could be you could be a far walk or a far ride to go buy some tokens. And why we call them convenience stores in our city is because you can walk from your house to the store. It's convenient. Now you're gonna pay a lot more money, but it's convenient, so you're gonna pay for convenience. So guess what? Poppy now took the tokens because he understands business, and now he's going to sell those tokens for like $5 a token, and he's going to make a lot of money on those tokens. Why am I saying that? Because when you understand business, folks, you will stop complaining about what vacation is adding to the system, and you will embrace rather than refrain from it. You will embrace rather than resist. How's that? You will embrace rather than resist. Entrepreneurial-minded people that have a Walmart mentality, they will embrace the changes. They will embrace the new products rather than resist the new products and services. Because all of these things are designed to make you more money. So on this quick start training sheet here, everyone needs to print this out. Whether you're new or whether you got new people getting started or whether you old, you should print this out. It's in your back office. Click on training in your back office, and you want to print this sheet out. Because the first step in the system of the quick start training is to get a full understanding of all of the products and services that are in your Tararis Global business. Because what happens here is when you go talk to a prospect, a lot of you are selling a prospect the wrong thing. So you're going to a person who don't travel, and now you're missing out because you don't understand the flex system. You could have got a flex system, but because you're trying to sell them travel, guess what? That's all you know is travel. You don't even realize the flex system is probably what they need. Or you may go to a person that wants to save on their taxes, but because you're not using the deductor and you haven't activated your deductor system, now you're missing out on money because you're trying to sell a deductor type person a recharge product. See? And when you understand all the products and services in your company, in your store, because guess what? You know what Poppy does? Poppy is amazing. Because Poppy, he don't even put the price. Poppy, you can walk to him. You can walk up to Poppy with any item in his store, and he knows the price for every item in his store. Why? Because he learns his products and services in his store, and he can't even speak English. But trust me, Poppy knows how to count money, right? And see, you need to do the same thing. You should know all of the products and services in your opportunity. So watch this. How many of you are fully aware of what the recharge product does? You should know what recharge does. Now again, and here's what we tend to do. Because and people always say, "No, I can't. My doctor said I can't use the recharge product." I don't care what your doctor said. Okay, you don't have to use it. But just because your doctor said you can't use it, you automatically will dismiss learning about the product. See, for me, I work out. I may not say I don't want to lose weight, but I'm sure going to understand the product, because just because I may not need to lose weight, there's millions of people in America that need to lose weight. So what does Zig Ziglar say? He said, find a niche and get rich, right? Find what people are doing and make it your business, right? So the recharge product, the rebalance product, and the company has put out information on every single one of these product items. Matter of fact, they do a call on them all throughout the week if you pay attention to your emails. In each of these products now, the way you can triple and double your income is if you sell these products throughout your organization and get your organization to understand what the products are, and you understand what the products are. Guess what happens? Your income shoots through the roof. Because every time, whether you sell it to a customer or whether somebody on your team purchases a product or a service, guess what? That's money you want to make the following month. That's money in the bank. That's right. That's income automatically in your organization. So the recharge coffee. How many of you know the company now? I posted in the Creators Wealth. How many know now the company now has a sample pack? And one thing about the recharge product, folks, the pill works right away. Because I know. Because I'm a person, I used to drink Red Bull all the time. And this recharge product, as soon as you swallow it, in about 15 minutes, you will feel that that product is working. It quickly moves through your system. Okay? The rebalance product. Okay? The recharge coffee, the Zing. Okay? The mosquito, the flex. Okay? You may not have a flex line, right? But you know what the flex line does. You may not, the deductor system, every one of you on this call. Now, here's what's nice about this, is I went through my organization alone. I'm being honest. Some of you may be in my organization and you don't feel bad, but I'm telling you, because now the company now allows me to see who is using the products. So, especially with the Boomerang, with the Booking Ninja and the XTU, you can now see a lot of you haven't even activated your Booking Ninja service. And that's free. Because I can look at my back office and I can see how many people have not activated their Booking Ninja services. How many in this call is willing to admit? How many of you on here have activated your Booking Ninja? Right? How many of you have not? And you can't lie now because I can see in my back office that you have not activated your Booking Ninja. See? And you're wondering why the business don't work is because you're not minding your business. See, look at this. See, when you learn all the products and services about your company, that's when you are minding your business. Doesn't the book say, make it your ambition to mind your business and live a quiet life, right? Well, in this, I don't want to take it, but guess what? Here, you should be minding your business, right? So, I want to say here, so what happens here is why a lot of you lost money last month. Because even this thing about lack, I'm going to start talking about this morning, I'll be done. See, a lot of you are looking at the fact that you got to spend an extra $100. Now, you can go find the 2 customers, or you can be those 2 customers. Okay? So, if all 65 of you listening to right now, a lot of you have lost money last month because you did not go out and purchase your 2 products. Again, you can either sell it to somebody, or you can purchase it yourself. Okay? Notice on the quick start. Now listen, this is a system. System stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. This is a proven system for your success. It's not optional. Now, it is optional because you cannot do it, but you're going to lose money. Okay? You are to enroll 4 people, and Mr. Satchel is going to do that more and run a play, but I'm focusing on the money that you are to enroll 2 customers every single month. You can be those 2 customers. So now today is July 1st. So you have the month of July to qualify for August residuals, by going out there and purchasing your 2 products that's going to total 100 BV. Can everybody please type 100 BV? Everybody type 100. It's actually SV. Not, it's been changed. Everybody type 100 SV. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I'm just counting how many people are listening to the call right now. So out of 65 people, I got like 20 people that actually typed it, which means that about 80 are not even paying attention probably, or you're on the phone. If you're on the phone, I understand that, or you're doing something else, okay? And I'm saying this because I'm really trying to help you guys out very sternly here, because I've watched my income go up tremendously because I understood the compensation plan, okay? The company is not trying to get more money out of you. Please don't say that. They're not trying to. So if somebody calls you on the phone, I don't care if an upline calls you on the phone, okay? Do not buy the Kool-Aids. David Manning is simply putting way more money in your pockets. And a lot of you are missing out on money, because when I checked the reports yesterday, I can see people, a lot of people in matrices, and people are buying products, and you didn't buy your products, so that means you don't get qualified next month. And we're talking about an extra $100. So you have 1 month to come up with $100 to buy your 2 products. And if you look in your back office, the clock has been reset already. So everybody is now back at 0, 0. Now, every one of you, you're going to get 50 from the company. Every one of you automatically are grandfathered. When you pay your $70.95 a month, you're automatically going to receive 50 of that 100 BV, just for being an active Terraris Global representative. You now have to go out there and create the other 50, either on your own or selling it to someone. So here's my recommendation. If you have not sold 2 products by July 15th, let's go ahead and assume that you're probably not going to sell to somebody the second half of the month. I'm really trying to help you guys out because I've been doing this a long time. So you want to make sure that you get an extra $100 to make sure you go out there and purchase your 2 products as soon as possible. Don't wait till July 26th to call me and say, I can't get my $100. Do it now. July 1st. Buy your 2 products now. Buy it this week before the 15th. Go in your back office and purchase your 2 products. And what's nice about it, folks, is your back office is real time. So you can see in your back office, as soon as you purchase those products, your back office will immediately reflect that you now have 50 BV totaling 100 BV. So by the end of the month, everybody, how many of you going to do this? How many of you going to make sure you have 100 BV by the end of the month? Let me see. How many of you, somebody say me. Jimmy, I see you. Doug, like to, Mr. Satchel, write these names down, because we're going to watch the back office, and I'm going to make sure, and I'm going to look back there and make sure that you have 100 BV by the end of the month. Now, don't lie if you ain't telling the truth now, okay? So in your back office, and remember, what you did in June is past. You now have the end of July to purchase your 2 products. I see you, Jenna, April, thank you. Thank you guys for stepping up. Okay, some of you not clicking me because maybe you think you have the $100, but see, Mrs. Satchel, Mrs. Satchel will talk about this. That means you have, come on, folks, you have 30 days to come up with $100. Because what happens is, now how you gonna double your money? Because when you go out there and buy the products, you can't get your team to do something that you're not doing. Not only that, is your matrix has people in your matrix who are purchasing products. There are people right now in vacation right now who are genuinely benefiting from the products on a health level. I saw somebody in my organization that had 150 BV just on the products alone. That means that individual went out there. Now watch this, because all the products are about 25 business volume. That means that person either on their own or by selling somebody else, they went out there and purchased for 6 products. 6 products. That's about $600 in products. No, $300 in products. I'm sorry, $300 in products. So, guess what? On 150 BV plus vacation membership, that person now has generated in the month of June 200 business volume. That person is on my 5th level. Now, here's a quiz. How much do we get paid on the 5th level? Can anybody tell me? How much do you get paid on the 5th level? 20. Thank you, Rich. Okay, watch this. Watch this. I'm showing you how you guys see. I'm showing you guys how there was a time where I used to be so dumb. I used to be so ignorant to information that I missed out on a lot of money. Trust me, I missed out a lot of money. Now, thank you, Chrissy. Okay, so you get paid 20% on your 5th level. That individual, I don't even know who the person is. A lady in my organization, I don't know who she is. So now she's now has 200 BV for the month of June. So if I make 20% on her, how much money am I going to make in my residual check come July 15th? Correct. I'm going to make $40. Okay? I'm going to make $40 on one person. I'm going to make $40 on one. That's right, just on one person. Thank you, Mr. Satchel. Just on one person. Now, you got to imagine, my matrix has hundreds of people in it. Okay? I'm going to make $40 on one person. When you get it, type wow backwards. Don't type it forward, type it backwards. When you get it, type wow backwards. When you get it, type wow backwards. Because when you get it, you're going to go out there and you're going to purchase your 2 products before you know it, and you're going to get everyone in your organization, and you're going to sell those products like hotcakes when you get it. That's $40 on one person. The second thing you want to do is, a lot of you didn't go national executive in the month of June. You better go national, and you better purchase your 2 products, because what's going to happen with this new what Mitchell about to go into, people are going to start joining the business, and they're going to, those 12 people that signed up, Mr. Satchel, and his organization yesterday, those 14 people that signed up, they went in one of your matrix, and they're going to come into business, because when they come into business, they're going to get their 4 people, and they're going to purchase their 2 products. See, it's the senior citizens in the company that don't want to adapt, but the new people coming in, they're going to enroll 4 people, and they're going to purchase their 2 products. Because that's all they're going to know. And they're going to fall in your matrix, and you're going to miss out on a lot of money because you didn't do that. So I'm going to get to Mr. Satchel, and thank you again for your leadership. I hope you guys got that. Go out there, get national executive. And remember, you don't have to have 10 people to go national. You can go national just on BV alone. So watch your reports. Your reports will tell you on a daily basis, if you mind your business, right? That means checking your back office. You can go national just with the business volume now. You don't have to just have 10 people. And now when you go national, you're now qualified to get paid on this whole comp plan. Thank you, Mr. Satchel. Back to you, sir. Mr. Satchel, you there? Mr. Satchel.
All right.
There you go.
All right. Can y'all hear me? Yes, yes, no, no. Can everybody hear me? You can hear me? Awesome. Let's give it up for Mr. Jamal Mumford. Oh, my God. Great job, Mr. Mumford. Thank you so much, sir, for the training on today. I'm going to just say, if you didn't get that, I hope you got it. Literally, ladies and gentlemen, you have a gold mine sitting in your back office. And just on what he just shared, how many of you know what was the most that you would ever be able to make on the last comp plan? Do anybody remember? And what was the most that you could make on that? It was $750, right? $750 on per person, or $8 per person. Right here it is, right here on level 6. If you have 4,096 people, the most you would be able to make is $32,000. But now think of this, ladies and gentlemen. Now think about having 4,000 and everybody on that level was doing $20, $100, you're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars that you are literally missing out on, because it's not no longer a stationary number. It is now a percentage of the people. If you look right here, it went from 32 to 57,000. Your second level went from 96 to $168. So even in the beginning, if you get with this program, like many of us have to get into the entrepreneur mindset, right? And y'all see these products right here? Y'all see these little products right here? I just got a whole box of them. A whole box. You know why? Because you know how much these things is going to sell for? $5. I spent $47 for them. Listen to this. The $47 that I spent for them, watch this, is that a tax write-off? Everything you do in business, ladies and gentlemen, is now a tax write-off. The $79.95, is it a tax write-off? Yes. Everything you do, when you drive your car, is your gas now a tax write-off? Yes. A mile, 55 cents. How many of you would literally love to get a $5,000 check at the end of every year? How many of you have been in the business less than 4 years? Give me a 1. If you've been in this business less than 4 years, give me a 1. Well, guess what? Those first 4 years are your best 4 years when it comes to taxing, because at the end of the day, you don't have to make a dime in profit until after your 4th to 5th year. So everything is tax deductible. Even when you take trips, it's tax deductible. So now I got one more I'm gonna give y'all because it is 12 o'clock. It's 12:03. Y'all said an hour. Guess what? How many of you actually got the flex line? You got, now that's $10. Anybody get the flex line? Everybody should get the flex line. Now, does anybody in the room have like a signature on their emails or anything else like that? Anybody have a signature on their email, right? So every time you send out your email, it gets your name, your title. Those are people. Okay, you want to know what my signature is? Instead of, watch this. How many of you say contact me on your business cards? Contact me and then your phone number, right? I know some of y'all got contact me, my phone number, contact me, email me, like the indent, email, your email. Boom. Well, guess what mine say now? It says, instead of saying contact me, it says flex me and then my phone number. Now, you know how many people asked me today, or should I just say throughout, that's it, I'm giving y'all that one. Literally asked me, what is flex? Exactly. They gonna question it right off the gate. This is the beautiful thing, even here, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this. How many of you have seen this particular chart? Let me find it. Man, how many of you have seen that chart right there? Right? Now, what if you actually see this? I'm going to screenshot this right here and put it on the bottom of your Facebook or a page or a flyer or anything, to where when people now look at your emails that you're sending, it don't have to be that big, but literally have that, because you're sending out emails all of the time, where now a person will question, what are these products? Am I making sense to anybody? But you don't want the products. I want it. Why? Because the more products you have in your store, the more opportunities you have to generate income. Now, it is so important that, you know what's nice about some of these products is because when you use them and you post your testimony, guess what? It literally creates other people to literally question it. Why? Because you're now having the results. How many of you have ever had somebody question your business because they saw you take a vacation? Literally, right? Our CEO couldn't have done it no better when he actually went out. And do y'all see what our CEO looks like today? How many of us, 37 pounds, him and his child. Did you see that? Oh man, maybe y'all haven't seen these two yet. Let me see if I can literally show you something real fast, okay? Because a lot of us don't understand network marketing. It's all about sharing the experience, all about you, like the booking ninja. How can you not have that where it's just popping up somewhere on an email or something, booking ninja? Try our new booking engine. I'm just giving you some stuff right now. I know I gotta go because we've been here way too long. I'm 7 minutes over. Give me 3 more minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you I'll be out of your hair. Let me just share this picture right here. You know, it's really good to see that we don't just offer products that don't work. We're offering products that actually work, ladies and gentlemen. Am I making sense? Yes or yes? This is incredible. Where is these two guys at? I had a picture of them. My God, my God, my God, my God. All right, let me see. This is our vice president right now. Look at this gentleman here. Y'all seen him at convention. I know y'all did. You can't only see a part of it. He has lost 40-something pounds since convention. Okay? Since convention. And I got more pictures and more pictures, but guess what? What if you lost yourself 50 pounds? Would anybody in your neighborhood question it? On your job, question it. In your church, question it. Literally, would anybody question you and ask you what the product? Do you know what the #1 problem is in America today? It is obesity, ladies and gentlemen. Period. And whoever comes up with the solution is going to make a ton of money. Do you hear me? You got to think like an entrepreneur and you cannot think like an employee today. It is time to walk into your millions wealthy place and stop walking into your unhealthy place. So with that being said, we got a class going on right now. Winners will be based on the most in the month of July 1st through July the 31st. Guess what? 1 point will be awarded per new customer. A minimum of 5 points is required to qualify to win. Go out here, get your customers. Go out here and share your business partners. Go out here and sell your product. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, we got the best opportunity around the globe right now, and I would not be anywhere but here sharing this information with you that you can go out there and change things in your family to the point that your fruit will show your labor. God bless. All I can say is call was recorded for your listening pleasure only.
Mr. Sancho, can you talk about the Run the Play tour, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Ladies, Run the Play tour is going to be near you. You need to be at either one of these events, right? The thing that they want you to do is they want you to show up in your best sporting gear. So if you have any jerseys, like a Redskins jersey, don't wear that. If you got a Philadelphia Eagles jersey, wear that. If you got a Dallas, don't wear that. If you got a Pittsburgh Steelers, wear that. But do not wear any of the, but they want you to come to your meeting, and we're calling it Run the Play, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very simplistic. David Manning will be in New York, literally in Newark, New Jersey on July the 16th. He's going to be in Raleigh on the 8th with his Dallas Cowboys jersey on. Don't let him show you up. He will be in St. Louis on July the 9th. These leaders are going across the country to do this tour called Run the Play. Why? Because it's a very simple play. Now, this is what I'm going to do. Everybody outside of what David Manning is doing, everyone who runs the play and gets their two, and here it is, we just shared it with you. All you have to do is get your two, where is it? Where is it? I have it. I know I got it. I got it. But make sure that you get your, here it is. Make sure you get your two customers. How many of us, with all of those products we have, can get two customers? How many believe in yourself that you could get two customers? All right. Now, the other is 4 partners, right? Now, the key is when we talk to those 4 partners that they understand the play. Are you following what I'm saying? So we want to make sure everybody has their 4 partners and 2 customers. Whoever does it in the month of July, I'm going to literally give you $100 extra just to put in your pocket. Now, what that comes with, though, for you, because that's an extra 100 that you're going to get from me. But at the end of the day, this is what we want to do. Once you get your 2 customers and 4, we want to spread that all over. We want to start really getting this pumped up to build the momentum, because if you get your 2 and 4 customers, that helps other people believe they can get their 2 and 4 customers. And if you look here, right here, it says, if you duplicate running the play through 4 levels, and you will have achieved the following. Watch this. Through 4 levels, run the play, you will have achieved executive diamond. Now, you're probably saying, how in the heck am I going to get to executive diamond running my 2 customers and 4 enrollees, right? Well, guess what? Do your 2 customers and get your 4 enrollees, and then we're going to help them get there. Do y'all believe that we can really create a frenzy around here? This is what's happening around the country. And at the end of the day, how many of you are ready to get in the game because eligible for 8 level, 1,000 monthly income? Is it worth it? Earn 3,604 and weekly rewards. Is it worth it? And residual of over 2,000 and growing. Duplicate the play 5 levels and your residual income is 16,000 a month. Is it worth you getting your 2 and 4? Don't worry about everybody else. Put the mask on you first and see if this don't change the nature of your business. Any of the products is customers. It could be the Booking Ninja. It could be the Zing. It could be the Way. It could be any of those products. You just need 2 customers, right? Everybody can get their 2 customers. Matter of fact, I tell you like this. If you get 2 customers, I'll give you $50. All right, let's put it like that. You get your 2 customers, I'm gonna make sure you get $50. I want to see your and don't go look. You know what? I can't do that because y'all gonna do something crazy. I just know I can't. Get your 2 customers and I'll give you the 100. Cause see, some of y'all gonna do some stupid stuff and you gonna mess up your integrity and it ain't gonna look good. Going to do something stupid and it's like, Mom, become a customer. Dad, become a customer. And you're only gonna hurt yourself, ladies and gentlemen. We really want you. We all know we can do that. See, y'all already know. Look, you already know. Y'all gonna go out there and do some crazy stuff, and y'all gonna try to break me. I'm gonna go to jail for beating the heck out of you, and that's the bottom line. So we're gonna just go with get your 2, 4 customers, and I got you $100. All right. With that being said, I'm trying to be the best that I can, but I sure enough can't afford foolishness and foolery. But God done it. Let's go out here and make the best of the best. How many of you are going to show up at one of these events, running the play, and show them your jersey? I want to see a picture with you. Let's go out here and show them that creators of wealth. Take some people with you. Now, this is a good way to get guests at these events. Say, listen, they have this run the play thing where they just giving away. And David said he gonna have a whole lot of stuff to give away. Make sure you got customers and tell them to wear their jerseys as well. Are you following what I'm saying? This is a good way to promote your business. Get your friends, y'all get y'all jerseys. We going to this big event on Thursday. Promote, and let's run that play. God bless. Take care. Take charge. See you on next Saturday. I'll pay you back for your 17 minutes that I snatched from you today. Take care. Happy 4th of July. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Make it your Independence Day. Run for your independence. Is that worth it? God bless.